In this video, I explain how Disney Genie Plus and Disney's Lightning Lane works. This is the famous Disney skip the line so you can get to the park's attractions without queuing, spend 1, 2 or 3 hours at each attraction, but there have been changes. Disney is changing at the rules all the time, and I'm going to update you here on everything you need to know to be able to book the attractions. Guys, skip the line and save a lot of time on your trip to Disney here in Orlando. So let's go to the video, guys. Without further ado, buckle up. Hey guys, for those who don't know me, I'm Gabriel Lorenzi, creator of the Grupo Dicas, the largest travel content network in the world. And today we're going to talk about the Disney parks here in Orlando, Lightning Lane and Disney Genie Plus. These are two items that have entered the vocabulary of people who come here on tourism and need to understand this to be able to enjoy the park, guys. The Disney parks are getting bigger and bigger, and every year a new attraction or area opens, so you can no longer see the whole park in one day. There are too many attractions, and you need to be aware of how the Disney Genie system works. That's Genie from the Genie in the Lamp, so you know how to schedule and optimize your time. It's an app, it's inside the My Disney Experience app that you should download and start familiarizing yourself with. The Disney app, so you can monitor and manage your entire trip to Disney Orlando. You can make restaurant reservations, you can link your tickets, and this is extremely important. I'll talk about it here, and you can buy Disney Genie Plus, which are the packages for each park, so you can skip the line. So the app is the start of everything, and within the app you explore and understand how it works. This helps a lot during your trip, guys. It saves you hours and hours of your day that you would otherwise spend queuing, but there are lots of details. Disney is changing things all the time, so this video here is to give you a summary for you to really understand how Disney Genie Plus is working today. So guys, don't forget to give us a like. That thumbs up is really important, right? So don't forget to give us that thumbs up. We're gonna give you all the information. Subscribe to the channel because it really helps us a lot. So let's go, guys. What's Disney Genie Plus? Disney Genie Plus is a package of 20 to 25 attractions that you can buy at each park so that you can go without queuing. So each park has its own attractions that are several inside, and they're not the main ones, but they're the most of the attractions you'd already go to, and they have a fixed price of between $15 and $35 depending on the day. You will only know at the time. You can only buy Disney Genie Plus at midnight the day before the park because it's only on the day. So you can buy it at midnight if you're going to visit the park the next day. So you can buy this fixed package. You will go in there, you will go to the Magic Kingdom tomorrow at midnight tonight or early tomorrow morning. You will log on to the app and you'll be there. Disney Genie Plus package, $25. Varies according to the time of the year. The more crowded the parks, the more expensive it is. We went now and paid $21. So you pay this amount and you can go to almost all the attractions in the park without queuing, but you have to book. So that's Disney Genie Plus. To make sure you understand that there are two differences, people get a bit confused. This is the package with all 25 attractions, so you can book the next day at 7 in the morning. You can book the first one, so you can book, for example, a meeting with Mickey, the Peter Pan toy in the Magic Kingdom. You will only book one. After 2 hours, we've booked the first one. At 9 o'clock, you can book a second one. Or after you've used it the first one, if you've booked for 8:30, because the park sometimes doesn't open at the time, but if you've booked a time slot after you've gone through the turnstile, the second time you put the object in the queue to go through directly without waiting the traditional queue. The system understands that you've already used that appointment and you can make the next one. So that's a tip. You've entered the first appointment, you can already make another one. At the time entering the park, you will look at your cell phone and say, oh, in an hour and a half there's the Dumbo toy, there's the Toy Story toy here. You manage and schedule it, so it's every 2 hours, or when you've done one attraction you can automatically do another, and that's all day long. We've just been to the Magic Kingdom. We did about 7 attractions, guys, the whole day, and it was worth it. $21 per person isn't cheap, but we managed to optimize a lot of queuing time and enjoy a lot of things. So that's how Disney Genie Plus works. There's one for each park. There are 4 Disney parks in Orlando, so each park has its own attractions, but but Disney Genie Plus works the same way. Gabriel, is it worth spending that money? Yes, you have already spent $160, $170 per person and per ticket. For a park ticket a day, you've already spent on food, accommodation, airfare, all the costs. That's $20, sometimes $30, sometimes $15, which will make a difference to your day and will save you several hours that you're spending in the park. So I think it's really worth buying it and getting some time for you to do things. And before I get into Lightning Lane, which is the coolest attractions in each park, an important tip, guys: you can only do all this if you have the tickets registered in your app, and you have to buy the ticket in advance. Don't leave it too late, right? Because today Disney has introduced the Park Pass system, where you need to book the day of the park in order to go to the park. You can't just go to the ticket office and buy tickets like you used to and walk in. That are usually dates when the Magic Kingdom is no longer available for the next week, for the next 2 weeks. So buy as far in advance as possible. Buy in your country. It's much cheaper than buying there. I'll leave it down here in the description of the video and in the first fixed comment. A very good company. They're leaders here in Orlando. It's a huge company. They're very good. They have the best price guaranteed. Their service is sensational. Talk to them. We have a discount coupon that we got for those who follow us. Take a look down here. It's the cheapest place. You will save a lot. You will save 12% if you were to buy there on the spot. There's no IOF because you pay in your own currency. There are lots of benefits. It's much cheaper, and if you buy, you will receive an email with the Disney code. All you have to do is go into your app, register, link it. There's a video here on how to link the tickets in the Disney app. If you have any questions, watch it too. After that, you can do all this. But without the tickets, you can't do anything, and you need to get the Park Pass. You have to link your tickets in your app, go in, do it. It's super easy. Park Pass, book the park. You go there and choose that day I'm going to Epcot. The next day I'm going to Magic Kingdom if you need to change later. But make a reservation because it's very busy. There are people who sometimes leave it to the last week, go at short notice and can go. And guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our new channel, Lorenzi Family Channel. We moved here to Orlando 2 years ago and we're showing you what the routine is like here with our daughters, adapting to the United States, what American life is like, Disney parks, which are just 15 minutes from our house. We go there a lot, we love it there, so there's a lot of cool content. So if you can, take a look, subscribe. And now let's talk about Lightning Lane, which confuses a lot of people, guys, but come on, just sort it out in your head. Disney Genie Plus, you've already understood that package with so many attractions that you schedule during the day. This is for a specific attraction in the park. The Magic Kingdom has 2, but I'll explain them here. One attraction, the most popular of all in each park, they took and made it separate. So if you want to go on it without queuing, you need to buy the so-called Lightning Lane. It's the same system, it's inside Disney Genie Plus. You will have to click there on the day, same thing, okay? The next morning at 7 in the morning, reservations open and you choose there, I want to go on the Seven Dwarfs roller coaster, which is one of the 2 attractions in the Magic Kingdom. The next time slot will be available 4 in the afternoon. You click it, but you have to pay, and the price is between $15 and $25 depending on the day, the capacity. We just bought Tron. We paid $20, me and Lee, because we really wanted to go. It was very crowded, so we ended up buying for 4:30, 5 in the afternoon when we ended up going. And then you go and you don't have to queue, but that's for one attraction. This attraction is separate. And then what are the attractions? At the Magic Kingdom you have Tron, which is new. It's very cool. It's a very cool roller coaster. And the Seven Dwarfs, which without Lightning Lane sometimes takes 2.5 or 3 hours. When the park is emptier, it's 1 hour and 20, 1.5 hours, but it's one of the attractions with the longest queues in the park. So the Seven Dwarfs roller coaster, the one you're seeing here on the screen, and the Tron roller coaster too, which is very cool. At Epcot there's Guardians of the Galaxy, which is one of the Disney's newest attractions. I think it's the coolest of all the parks. It's the newest, the most technological. It's very cool. I think it's worth buying. At Animal Kingdom, the Avatar Flight of Passage, which is really cool. You're on top of a band, which is that dragon from the movie Avatar. It's a super cool simulator. It's also very cool. I recommend that you buy Lightning Lane. or you have to queue, guys. I'll explain a tactic here if you don't want to spend all that money. There's a nice tactic here for you to do, and at Hollywood Studios there is a Rise of the Resistance, which the Star Wars attraction. It's a sensational attraction too, and there's a lot of queuing. Ah, Gabriel, but I don't want to spend that much. Guys, it's $20 for Disney Genie Plus, but $20 for one of these lightning lanes. That's $40 per park, and the tickets, if you have a family of 4, it's a value. Disney's getting expensive, but it's to save queuing. If you don't want to buy everything, you think it's too expensive, what can you do? Buy the Disney Genie Plus. I think it's more important. If you're going to choose between the two, buy the Disney Genie Plus and you will save a lot of time in several attractions. And then the most popular attractions in each park, guys, either you get to the park very early, open the park, go to it, you will have to queue for 30 minutes, maybe an hour, but you will be guaranteed and you won't have to spend those 20 something dollars. Or you can wait until the end, which is risky because it might rain or close and you won't go, but at the end of the park the attraction starts to get very empty at the last minute and you can go on then. So it's a tactic for you to try and optimize your time and go to the attractions. And down here, guys, as well as the link to the company that sells the tickets at the lowest price, I'll also give you the hotels we've stayed in, the cheapest hotels, the car rental. It's incredible. Take a look down here. It's a comparator that finds car rentals at unbeatable prices. It searches all the rental companies and shows you the lowest price guarantee. Travel insurance too. You'll save a lot with these tools and all the other sites we use here to organize our trip at the lowest price ever. Use the links, take a look. It's all organized. It's a guide for you to organize your trip. You will see that you can organize a trip for a much better price and in place we trust. And that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to the channel because it really helps us a lot. And don't forget to check out the other videos, which are very good. I'm going to highlight the one on how to travel cheaply to Orlando. It's a very complete video that we create that explains step by step how you can put together an entire trip, saving a lot on everything at the lowest possible price. So I'll leave it up here and on the side of the playlist with all the other videos for you to watch. Again, at the end of every video, there's a comment I say that triggers Siri. Oh my god. And here's the playlist with all the other videos for you to watch. So thank you very much, guys, and have nice trips.